Hi everyone, now we are going to see a project named Attendance Management System through face recognition. We used OpenCV hair cascade method to detect the faces and take attendance. Let's see our project. First we have to go to command prompt and go to the directory where our project file is saved. Here we can see that this is the directory where our project is saved. This is our main programming code file. It is saved with the name main. So let's run that server. Now we'll give a command python. This is our project name. Start. Here we can see that this is our application. Here to take attendance, first we have to register a new student by giving their ID, name, then take images. Then after we have to save our profile. After saving the profile, we can take attendance. Let us take uh, give an images to this project. Let's give an ID 8, name as Varun. Now we will take images. We can see that it is taking images in different directions. It took image. Now we can save the profile. It will ask a password. Let's enter the password. Now the profile is saved. To take the attendance, click take attendance. Detect face like this. Then here we can see that attendance is taken. Name is Krishna, ID 3, and we can see date and time here. Let's go to the project file. Here we can see a file folder named attendance. In this, a new file is generated that is dated attendance 12/6/2022, that is today's date. And here we can see that ID, name, date. So these are recorded, and we can see attendance like this. Now let's see the documentation. This is our project. This is done by 3 students: Mohan, Krishna, myself. Our teammates Sri Chandra, Sai. Why we have chosen to do this project is actually taking attendance in the colleges and schools educational systems is manually taking, so that it is a time consuming process, and it is a type of more work to the faculties, and it will take 10 to 15 minutes of class timing. So to help that those we develop this project. This project is based on OpenCV and hair cascade method for detecting the faces. First, we will train the images. Then, uh, while taking the attendance by using a light detection camera, we can capture the faces, and it will detect the faces and gives an attendance report. Here we can see literature review that we have done from different papers. The existing system is a fingerprint present there. Mostly used, commonly used type is manually taking attendance. Next, fingerprint based RFID means radio frequency identification. Next, iris based recognition system. These systems, fingerprint and iris scanner, it will take more time that every student have to come and give their fingerprint or iris. So we will eliminate that. And RFID, it means we have to carry a radio frequency that is attached to student's ID card. Means there is a chance of faking the attendance of friends by taking his ID card even if he is not present. So we have taken face recognition, which will maximum there is no chance to fake the attendance. Here comes our proposed system. First, it will capture the video, then it separates into different frames of different students. Then it will detect the faces. After detecting the faces, it will take attendance and gives a Excel sheet. Here it is economic feasibility. The project takes very less amount, that just need a computer or a laptop and a camera which detects faces exactly. Technical feasibility, the project based on AI technology which automatically detects faces. Specifications, we can see that hardware specifications, we can use Windows 7 and 8 or 10. We can use whatever we want, a 32-bit or 64-bit, and a i3 processor of minimum. A 2 GB RAM and 1 GB of hard disk are required. A camera to detect faces. Software we are used is a Python language, Visual Studio Plus or Notepad++ to save the file or to run the project. OpenCV method, we have used NumPy, Pillow, Browse. These are the packages we have used, and a browser to run the project. Here we can see that our architecture diagram. First, faculty will login, capture the photo, and the images are identified. Then, if presenter students will take attendance and updates the attendance to Excel file. Data flow diagram, training dataset, testing dataset, then feature extraction, then the faces are identified and attendance is updated. Use case diagram. This is our class diagram. This is the sequence diagram and collaboration diagram, activity diagram. Here we can see how to run. Next, it will collection of datasets, then training the images, capture images by live detection camera, and it will compare with the database and update the attendance by generating a new Excel file. First, collection of data. Every student has to register his face. After while registering the face, it will take a multiple faces in different angles. Example, here we can see that in the training image folder, our faces are saved here. Here we can see that Krishna, its face 3. This is the first photo until 101 images are taken in different angles to detect the faces. Here we can see that different students study here. Next, it will drain the dataset. While taking the attendance, we saw that it shown our name at the place in the project. First, we have to open the project, then go to the command prompt, run the file name, and log into the project and use the project. The input of the project is the student faces, and the output is an Excel file generated by the project, which gives attendance. Here we done testing, integration testing to test the codes. This is the sample Here we can see that this is the input and this is the output generated by our project. Source code, let me explain the code. This is the code used to save the password. I have given the function name as save the password. Next, this is to change the password if you want to change. Next, taking images. This is the code to take the images. We can see that our images are saved in this training image folder. Next, training the images. Get images and labels to show the names of the students. At last, here we see here it will generate an Excel file. We can see that it will present in attendance folder, and at last we can see the dates